Hey guys, Ben here. First things first, I'll apologise for the echo in the room right now. There's no other place I can actually record anything. So I just wanted to say I'm back for now. Sorry it's been a long wait due to personal reasons and other stuff which I won't go into. I've just not had the time nor the motivation to do YouTube. So I apologise for that, but I'm bringing you these videos now. Soul Wars has come out today, the new edition for Age of Sigmar, and I went half with a friend of mine. So I will only be showing the Nighthaunt stuff and other bits. There's a lot more in the actual kit, in the actual box, so just keep that in mind. This is just the Nighthaunt stuff. So apologies if you wanted a full unboxing. There will be at some point. I'll be getting another one of these boxes, more dedicated to for YouTube, and then I'll do something with it. So, without further ado, this is the Nighthaunt stuff. Here's some of the sprues. There, you get 20 of these guys. And I also apologise for any noise you hear outside. It's really warm in the UK at the moment, so there's a lot of children playing and whatnot. Can't do much about it. Look at him with his, I've got what you call them, like stocks, which you stick your hands in it and they're used to. It's punishment. I'm going to find out the name of them. I'll throw an annotation up now. He looks cool, I like his head. His face reminds me of potential spoilers for Witcher 3, Blood and Wine. He looks like the caretaker. No, that's not Blood and Wine, that's a Stone, apologies. With his candles. But a lot of this sprue is very much just the same, because you get 20 of these guys. Then there's your Lord Execution's gas, I think they're called. These are all new names. I'll go over the names shortly because it comes with little data cards as well. But these models look really nice. I can't wait to get these painted. That looks like part of the Knight of Shrouds. And there's part of his horse. Skeletal steed. There's part of him there. There is actually a unboxing video of him on, well I say on foot, him without the horse. Because he's hardly on foot, but you know. Keldrick he's called. There's his helmet. Got some dude with a padlock. We'll go over the names shortly. I mean, I don't know the names yet. Because these are new units, so I have got some data cards to the right of me, and we'll go over the rules. There's all. Much the same. More of these. I believe these are called something. We'll go over in a sec. I think they're gas or something. But these look awesome. I can't wait to get these guys built, and the Nighthaunt stuff looks really nice. Then you have the Skaven looking, undead Skaven looking creatures. Or beings, should I say, with their halberds. Get some scythes and Soul Wars looks awesome. I mean, look at this guy. I actually know the name of this one. It's the Lord. I think it's the Executioner with his axe and his hangman's noose. I really like that. That looks really sweet. And there's another one of the characters there for death. Again, I apologise for not showing the whole box. It's one of the things when you go half to somebody. But I have no interest in Stormcast at all, so there's no point in me getting them if I'm not going to use them, yeah. So that's the Nighthaunt stuff. You also get, I mean, because I pre-ordered, well we pre-ordered, got these fantasy data cards. I don't know if you can see that well, but they're like embossed. These are pretty nice. Got your rules and everything for this is just the death stuff obviously, and then also comes with in the box comes with like just these ones, so I've got 2 sets of these now for death. which I'm very happy with. I'm going to keep them tied up though. I might use these for games because these are quite nice, but because these are already out, I'm going to use them for purpose of the video. And you also get a new for Age Sigmar, the core rulebook, very much like Dark Imperium. The box itself, if you watch my Dark Imperium unboxing from last year, it's set out exactly the same way. So you actually have a rulebook now. You also have your General's Handbook still, but it comes with the rulebook, the core book, which has the rules and has all your fluff and whatnot, and narrative plays, and also comes with a smaller version of such, which only has the core rules in. But big old book. I'm really happy Games Workshop have gone this route, where you get the full-size rulebook in the boxes. So can't wait to get this open and have a look. If you want to have, I'm not very good at book reviews. I've never really done it before, but if that's something you guys would like to see, comment down below, or let me know through other means that is something you want, and I'll give it a shot. But I'm just giving you one. I'm not very good at book reviews. So that's what comes in the Nighthaunt stuff. We'll go over the rules so we actually know the names of the units now. I haven't got the box for reference because it lists on the back what they are, but unfortunately I don't have them. So you've got Grimghast Reapers. These look like the guys who come in a unit of... Oh no, they're not. Unit has any number of models, so that's quite cool. And each one comes with a two-handed slasher scythe. Have movement 8, 1 wound, bravery 10, 4+ save. The scythe is 2 inches, 2 attacks, 4 hit, 3 to wound, -1 rend, and 1 damage. That's the scythe. Each one comes with 200 one of those, so that's pretty cool. 2 attacks is nice as well. The leader is called the Extoller of Shyish. It's armed with the death knell instead of, or death knell, sorry, instead of the slasher scythe, and that is 2-inch range, 1 attack, 3 to hit, 3 to wound, -1 and 2 damage. So that's a nice little weapon. It can fly. Special rules: for whom the bell tolls, a bit of Metallica feel there. Allocate wounds inflicted by this unit's death knell. After allocating wounds inflicted by this unit's slasher scythes. For each model that has been slain by wounds inflicted by a death knell, you can inflict 1 mortal wound on an enemy within 3 inches of the model carrying the death knell. These guys are ethereal. That means that they're positively or negatively, their save cannot be modified. So anything with rend doesn't affect them, but also their armour cannot be improved. So it's a nice trade-off. Reaped like corn. If the target unit has 5 or more models, you can reroll failed hit rolls for this unit's slasher scythes. Then the keywords are Death, Malignant, Nighthaunt, Summonable, and Grimghast Reapers. So that's them. Then you have your Guardian of Souls. He was cool. A 6-inch move, 5 wounds, 4+ save, bravery 10. He comes equipped with a Chill Blade, which is 1-inch range, 3 attacks, 3 to hit, 3 to wound, -1 rend, and 1 damage. He can fly, he's ethereal, I've already gone over that. He has a Nightmare Lantern. Add 1 to wound rolls for melee weapons wielded by friendly Nighthaunt models that are within 9 inches of this model. That's a nice buff, that's a really nice buff. Slap in the middle of all your, in front of you, in your group with your Grimghast Horrors and your little spirit dudes. We'll go over their names in a moment because I can't remember again. He's a wizard. He can attempt to unbind 1 spell and cast 1 spell. He knows the Arcane Bolt, Mystic Shield, and Spectral Lure spells. Spectral Lure, it has a cast value of 6. You can pick a friend resumable Nighthaunt unit held within 18 inches of the caster. You can either heal D6 wounds that have been allocated to unit, or if no wounds are currently allocated to unit, you may return a number of slain models that have a combined wound characteristics equal or less than the roll of a D6. So you can heal units, or you can bring them back depending if you've lost models. So he's a nice little buff character, nice supportive character. Then you've got Spirit Torment. He looks so much straight out of Silent Hill. He's the guy with the padlocks. So he's Spirit Torment. He moves 6 inches. He has 5 wounds, bravery 10, and 4+ save. He comes equipped with a Shacklegeist chains, which are 2-inch range, 3 attacks, 4 hits, 3 to wound, -2 and D3 damage. That's a nice weapon he has there. He has quite a few rules actually. He can fly. He's ethereal. Abilities: capture soul energy. At the start of the battle shock phase, if 3 or more enemy models were slain during that turn, pick a friendly Nighthaunt unit within 6 inches of this model and heal D3 wounds that have been allocated to it. If 3 or more enemy Stormcast Eternals were slain that turn, heal 3 wounds to D3. That's really nice. However, alternatively, instead of healing the unit you picked, if models from that unit have been slain, you can return them to the unit. Roll D3. You can return any slain models to that unit if the combined wounds characteristic of less. So, yeah, usual stuff. If your army includes more than 1 Spirit Torment, at least 10 models must have been slain during the turn for each Spirit Torment to use this ability, and no Spirit Torment may use Spirit more than once. So... Right, so I like how it goes over if you have multiple of these guys. You can't just keep spamming it. That's good. Not for us death players, but it's good to have that clarification. And he also has Nagash's bidding. Reroll hit rolls of 1 for friendly Nighthaunt units that are held within 12 inches of any Spirit Torments. So another nice supportive character. It seems like your Deathhaunt has a lot of your Nighthaunt, sorry, has a lot of supportive characters, which is nice. They have a Lord Executioner. This is the guy of the Hangman's Noose and the Axe. He moves 6 inches. He has 5 wounds, Bravery 10, and 4+ save. I'm just going to go over this now. Bravery 10, it's death. It's going to have Bravery 10. He comes equipped with a Decapitating Great Axe, which is 1 inch range, 3 attacks, 3's to hit, 3's to wound, -2 rend, and 1 damage. That's a nice axe as well. He's also ethereal and can fly, just like everything else. His abilities are Beheading Strike. If a wound roll for Decapitating Axe is 6+, add 2 to the damage characteristics of the weapon for that attack. So you could effectively make this, if you roll 6 to wound, -2 rend, 3 damage. So that's wonderful. Staring death in the face. At the start of the combat phase, you can pick a hero within 3 inches of this model. Subtract 1 from hit rolls for the attacks made by that hero in the combat phase. That's a nice little debuff for the enemy. Disembodied Skulls. Roll a d6 each time this model suffers a mortal wound. On a 5+, the wound's negated. Nice. He's a nice well-rounded character. It seems... I keep saying that a lot. The characters for Death seem to be very well-rounded and quite... to seem viable. They are good units. I'm looking forward to getting these guys played. There we go. Chain Rasp Horde. That's what all those guys are. So yeah, you got your Chain Rasp Horde. These like your backbone of the army. If you're going full Nighthaunt, they move 6 inches. They have 1 wound. Bravery 6. I take back what I said about the bravery. The bravery 6. Not everything's 10. So there you go. So bravery 6. I take that back. I apologise. 5+ save. And they have a malignant weapon. 1 inch range. 2 attacks. 4 hit, 4 wound. No rend and 1 damage. You got to remember these guys. They're hard, it says right there in the name, so there's going to be a lot of attacks. So if you have 20 of these and they're all within 1 inch for the attack, that's 40 attacks right there. So that is that's lovely. Considering the 20 come in the box, that's I think that's where you're wanting to go. They're ethereal, but they're 5+ save, so instead of the normal 4+, they're 5+ save, which is still alright. It means that they always have a save, so they'll be quite effective type hitting units. Dread Warden, that's the leader of the unit. Add 1 to the attack characteristic of Dread Warden's malignant weapon. In addition, a Chain Rasp Horde has a bravery characteristic of 10 rather than 6 when it includes a dead Dread Warden. Yes, get a Dread Warden. I think people do that anyway, but bravery 6 is okay, but for a 20 unit, they're quite squishy. For a 20-man unit, you want that bravery 10. So yeah, Dread Warden is a must, I think. Chilling Horde. Reroll wound rolls of 1 for this unit while it has more than 10 models. Excellent. They seem perfect for what they're designed for. Type it in bigger units, or I say bigger units, bigger models. So that's exactly what I want. Skeletons, zombies and ghouls. Now you have your Chain Rasp Horde. These are your Glaive Wraith Stalkers. Just now. A lot of Aiths in there. 6 inch move, 1 wound, 4 up save and bravery 10. Hunter's Glaive, 2 inch range, 2 attacks to hit is 4+, to wounds 3+, no rend and 1 damage. Deathbeat Drummer. Models in this unit can be Deathbeat Drummers. A model that includes any Deathbeat drummers can retreat and charge the same turn. Wow, that's, considering what other wound whatever abilities they have, that's really handy. They can fly, and this is the other ability I was mentioning, and they've also got ethereal. The other ability which synergises extremely well with Deathbeat drummer, the point of death. Reroll failed hit rolls for attacks with this unit is Hunter Glaives if the unit has charged the same turn. So then you have your Knight of Shrouds. He has 12-inch movement, he has 6 wounds, bravery 10, 4+ save. He has his ethereal steed, of course. Sword of Stone Hours, 1-inch range, 4 attacks, 3s to hit, 3s to wound, -1 ren and 2 damage. That's a wonderful weapon. And his horse, which is the usual horse stats, which is 1 inch, 2 attacks, 4s to hit, 5s to wound, and 1 damage. He can fly his ethereal. Stolen Hours is one of his special rules. Allocate wounds inflicted by his models Sword of Stolen Hours before allocating wounds inflicted by his models Ghostly Hooves and Teeth. Each time wound inflicted by the Sword of Stolen Hours slays an enemy hero, heal 1 wound that has been allocated to his model. And his command ability, Lord of Geists. You can use his command ability at the start of the combat phase. If you do so, pick a friendly Nighthaunt unit that is wholly within 18 inches of this model. Add 1 to the attack characteristics of that unit's melee weapons in that combat. That is really good. That is, because you can do it at the start of your combat phase as well. That makes it excellent. So that would be great for your Chain Rasp horrors. So Knight of Shrouds on the ethereal steed, love it. He has a different command ability to the one on foot, to Keldrick, which should be worth noting. So that's the Nighthaunt side of Soul Wars. I'll be picking up the is it Malignant Sorcery, I believe it's called, the new sorcery stuff. My friend currently has a set of that, so I might get around to recording and unboxing for that very soon. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Again, apologies for the wait, but I've got some videos and other stuff that's going to be coming up. Some have been edited and ready to get put out now, but I want to get the Soul Wars stuff out on release day for you. Again, apologies, it's only the Nighthaunt side of it. I will be doing a full unboxing at some point in the future for everything you want. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.